cut the air. Brake lights blink like Morse code screams. Red rivers flow, but there's no stream. Gridlock Theory, we're all stuck. No escape from this metal muck. Turn the wheel, but it won't turn back. Gridlock Theory, it's fade to black. Street signs point to nowhere fast. Every minute feels like the last. Smokestacks whisper secrets to the sky. Telling lies, we comply. Rubber burns, the air turns sour. Tick-tock hands devour the hour. Engines hum a dissonant prayer. We're going nowhere, but we're almost there. Gridlock Theory, we're all stuck. No escape from this metal muck. Turn the wheel, but it won't turn back. Gridlock Theory, it's fade to black. Gridlock Theory, it's fade to black. Steady on the asphalt, feet drag, clock ticks. City hums a death march, a melody of bricks. Smoke coils the skyline, a serpent in the mist. Heartbeats out of rhythm, a snare I can't resist. Empty pockets echo, dreams drown in static. Past a broken mirror, futures enigmatic. Concrete confessional, shadows spill the truth. Every alley's a sermon, the gospel of my youth. Shadows whisper loud, louder than the screams. A chorus of the lost, haunting shattered dreams. They sing me to sleep, but I never close my eyes. Shadows whisper loud beneath the blackened sky. Dollar bills with sharp edges cut my palms wide. Blood ink on the pavement, contracts I can't hide. Hollow laughter bounces off graffiti stained walls. Voices in my head host 1,000 curtain calls. Moon's a voyeur tonight, peeking through the haze. Streetlights bling Morse code, secrets in the gaze. I'm the architect of chaos, a builder of decay. Each breath a ticking time bomb, counting down the day. Shadows whisper loud, louder than the screams. A chorus of the lost, haunting shattered dreams. They sing me to sleep, but I never close my eyes. Shadows whisper loud beneath the blackened sky. crisscrossed, tangled in the static hum. Thoughts buzz louder than a war drum. Circuit board dreams, neon veins pump cold. Fingers on the keys, stories left untold.
The signals blink, lost in the frozen night, staring at the screen, chasing flickers of light. Broken code, ghosts trapped in silicon. Echoes of whispers, but the sound is gone.
Whisper wires, they sing, they scream. A shattered song in a fractured dream. Lost in the hum, can't break free. The noise is swallowing me.
A bit of deceit, cables like veins running deep underground. Shadows of faces when no face is found.
Eyes in the void, hollow when I'm blinking. A quiet panic, the room keeps shrinking. Static whispers dance like sparks on a fuse. The sound of breaking, what do I lose? Whispered wires, they sing, they scream. A shattered song in a fractured dream. Lost in a hum, can't break free.
City home, sorry I'm in a static. Neon bleeds like wounds on plastic. Shadows dance, clocks drunk on time. Concrete choir singing in grime.
Pavement's cold, whisper secrets and cracks. My steps echo ghosts in my back. Chased by the glow, that counterfeit sun. Truth in the gutter lies on the run. Broken neon dreams, flicker and fade. Shadows and schemes, the price we pay. Broken neon dreams, sharp as glass. The future's a ghost, the present won't last.
Ashtray skies breathing in tar. Hope's a mirage in the gaslit bar. Street lights stutter, Morse code despair. Love's just a rumor floating in there. The jukebox weeps, its melody frail. Coins clink like shackles, a rhythm in jail. I sip the dark, taste the void. Every step forward, another destroyed.
Faint cry, she hones the beat. Her voice a wraith, light years from sweet. A siren's call, cutting through haze, distant and close in an endless maze.
Concrete maze, corners tight, echo faint. Pavement cracks, stories stacked, lives tamed.
Drain swallow dreams, rats scurry schemes. Shadows whisper secrets, nothing what it seems. Lost in the labyrinth, walls too high, street lights blinking, stars don't try. Lost in the labyrinth, paths collide, no way out, just the tide of the night.
Steam hiss, the ghost of the avenue's vein. Every block a sermon, every brick a stain. Manhole steeples preach to the rain. The sanctuary's a mirage, escapes just pain.
Wheels roll by, grind of a sigh, eyes up to the sky, but the moon's too shy. Lost in the labyrinth, walls too high, street lights blinking, stars don't try. Lost in the labyrinth, paths collide, no way out, just the tide of the night. Tide of the night. Cries a siren, tangled in the haze. A voice so fragile cuts through the blaze. Echoes like smoke, fills the alley's gaze. Her whispers scream louder than the city's The room's all velvet, shadows thick as thieves. Clock's hands twitch like they got somewhere to be. Ashtrays spill her secrets, gray whispers in the breeze. My mind's a haunted house, every corner to see. She cries, distant echoes, fractured glass. Her voice, a ghost that won't let the past pass. Smoke and mirrors is all I see. Nothing's real, not even me. Smoke and mirrors twist the frame, choose a phantom, just a name.
Yeah. Cynicism drips black ink from my veins. Words cut jagged like rusted chains. The TV static preaches a sermon insane. This world's a fun house where every smile faints.
She whispers, soft as frost on a grate. Her voice a hymn for the hollow and the brave. Smoke and mirrors is all I see. Nothing's real, not even me. Smoke and mirrors twist the frame, choose a phantom, just a name.
Smoke in the glass, city burns on the rim. Shadows playing tricks, they dance but never swim. Street lights hum a hymn, concrete choir singing grim. Hope on a splinter branch, teetering on the limb. Clock ticks, heavy hands dragging time through the dirt. Dreams stitched in denim seams, unravel, make it hurt. Empty bottles full regret, spilled truths on my shirt. Every step feels rehearsed, every corner is a curse.
Where does the light go when the sun don't rise? Eternal night, echoes scream from the skies. Smoke in the glass, cracks in the disguise. Truths are splinter, sharpen and pride.
Lungs filled with ashes, I exhale a sigh. Crowded room, lonely throne, kings don't cry. She whispers through the cracks, her voice a lullaby. But the words ain't soothing, just another alibi.
Towers crumble in my mind, domino effect. Past taunts and shadows, debts I can't collect. Cynics crown fits snug, sharp thorns, no respect. The mirror's my rival, it won't deflect. Shatter the silence, but silence always wins. Round and round we spin, unraveling our sins. Crumpled paper dreams, tossed to the wind. No beginnings here, only jagged ends. Concrete jungle cracks in the frame. A city that swallows, forgets your name. Chasing shadows, neon bleeds the sky. Smoke signals rise, but no reply. Street lights hum a hymn for the lost. Every step forward comes at a cost. Hollowed out dreams in a paper cup. Pour another drink, never fill it up. Echoes in the alley, whispers in the haze. A world on repeat, endless maze. Ethereal cries, she haunts the refrain. Urban mirage, driving me insane. Pulses, heartbeat of the cold. Stories untold in graffiti's bold. Siren wails, the choir of despair. Shattered glass laughter cuts the air. Corners hold secrets, corners hold sin. Faces fade out, never let you in. Rooftops crumble, reaching for the moon. A song for the doom, forever out of tune. Winds howl through the alley spine. Her whispers lace the cold skyline. Dissonant harmony, chaos entwined. Lost in the rhythm, losing my mind.
City breeze, smoke, lungs full of rust. Alley cats fight over scraps, broken trust. Concrete veins pulse, heartbeat faint. streetlight halos, a sinner saint.
This reverie, it swallows me. Brick by brick, I lose the key. Echoes hum where hope used to be. Concrete reverie, just let me be.
Footsteps fade, ghost trail the sound. Manholes whisper, secrets underground. Trash fires glow, shadows take the stage. Each crack in the pavement
Reads a new page. Eyes on the skyline, searching for escape.
Every corner turns,
Every path reshaped. This reverie, it swallows me. Brick by brick, I lose the key. Echoes hum where hope used to be. Concrete reverie, just let me be.
still cages sing.
A melody sharp,
Horns well low,
a dissonant harp.
rain taps Morse code,
Forgotten plea, lost in the rhythm of the city sea. Streetlights drove, flicker in my eye. Neon sermons preach where the shadows lie. Footsteps echo hollow as a church bell. Concrete hymns, I'm living in a cracked shell. Every corner whispers tales of regret. The city's a roulette spin till you're in debt. City smoke sermon, the gospel burns slow. Ashes on my tongue, nowhere left to go. City smoke sermon, confessions in the rain. Wash my sins away, but the stain remains.
Potholes cratered, moonscape on the block. Dreams abandoned like a busted old clock. Moss to the flame, chasing false glimmers. Hope's a mirage, it fades and it shimmers. The walls got ears, the pavement got scars. Broken down cars, wishes trapped in jars.
Fear cries in the distance fade. Female whispers paint the sky with complaint. Distress wrapped in fog, can't grasp the sound, but it lingers, it clings, it pulls you down. City smoke sermon, the gospel burns slow. Ashes on my tongue, nowhere left to go. City smoke sermon, confessions in the rain. Wash my sins away, but the stain Streetlights hum, a hymn for the broken. Shadows on the bricks, their stories unspoken. Boot prints pressed in the skin of the night. Echoes chase whispers, the wrong or the right.
Seawake steam rising, halos for sinners. Concrete jungle feeds the rats their dinners. Busted payphone rings, no one to answer. This city a ballroom with ghost-like dancers.
He whispers low, she wails above.
Ghosts in the alley,
they don't sleep. Broken clocks tick, secrets to keep.
who you running from, who you trying to be? Ghosts in the alley,
Just like me. Just like me.
cracked storefront glass, reflections distorted, dreams on layaway, always
Aborted, pocket full of lint. Promises unpaid, hope on the corner, but it don't get saved. Muffled sirens bleed through the walls, echoes of footsteps, a stranger calls. The air tastes thick like regret and gin. You can leave the alley, but it won't leave your skin. He growls detached, she cries and shivers.
ghosts in the alley.
They don't sleep, broken clocks tick, secrets to keep.
Who you running from, who you trying to be? Ghosts in the alley,
Just like me. Just like me. Shadows stretch long, crawling on the plaster. Clock hands stutter, tick slower than disaster. Dust mites waltz in the beam from the moon. Silent orchestra, dark corners of the room.
skin tingles, cold breath on the spine. A whisper of nothing, but it echoes serpentine. Walls hum secrets, coded in decay. Every creak's a prophet, what it's saying don't stay.
Dark corners where the whispers bloom. No sunlight here, just shadow perfume. Dark corners where the lost assume. No exit signs, just endless gloom.
Floorboards groan, holding stories untold. Mold maps the ceiling, veins of green and gold.
A frame tilts crooked, photos face erased. Memories seep, sticky, sour, misplaced.
No clocks here, time abandoned its post. The air tastes bitter, seasoned by ghosts.
Eyes closed don't help, still see the room's grim. Corners got teeth, they chew where you've been. Her voice floats, glass breaking in the water. Words dissolve, shiver like a lamb to slaughter. High-pitched wails, they coil, they shatter. Malevolence dances, mad as a hatter. Seven veins pulse slow, heartless machine. Street lights flicker Morse code, cryptic routine. Alleys cough secrets, smoke spirals to the sky. Concrete jungle whispers, can't tell truth from a lie. Metallic taste on the tongue, pennies for dreams. Hollowed out cities stitched up at the seams. Manhole size steam, ghost rise, they gleam. Every corner bends reality. Hymns for the lost. Every shadow's a prophet, counting the cost. Windows weep, grime, reflections half dead. Buildings growl hunger, they're never fed. Dreams running gutters, carried away. Promises fade, and the sky's gone gray. Clock hands stagger, drunk on despair. Time forgets its children, doesn't even care. Cries on the wind, faint and fleeting. Memories crumble, hearts stop beating. Stretch long, devour the ground. Silence screams louder when no one's Street lights flicker, shadows got secrets to spill. Concrete whispers, the echoes never stay still. Heart a metronome, ticking out hollow beats. Soul aborted house, no keys, no retreats. Whispers in the dark, they call a voice too faint, too small, too small. Malevolence hums a siren's hymn, shadow whisper. They pull you in. of fears, the whispers still linger, they never rescind. In shadows it starts, in shadows it ends. City breathes steam, coughing up secrets. Corners sharp, shadows whisper to the sleepless. A loose thread on the hem of the night unraveling. Streetlights blink Morse code, tired of traveling. Echoes hit the brick walls, ricochet like debts unpaid. Alley reeks of dreams deferred, moldy and decayed. Echoes in the alley where the lost ones tally. Every step a story, every brick an alley. Cry of the wind, a hymn for the stray. Whispers of the broken, fading away. Fading away. Shoe soles worn thin, patience thinner, chasing a payday. Last week's dinner, the clock marks, sticking slow then skipping beats. Time's a thief with a grin, robbing these streets. Neon signs buzz, drunk on their own glow. Hopes a drunk poet stumbling where dreams go. The cracks in the pavement, mouths full of lies, screaming run, but the ground never complies. Echoes in the alley where the lost ones tally. Every step a story, every brick an alley. Cry of the wind, a hymn for the stray. Whispers of the broken, fading away. Fading away. Fingers trace graffiti, hieroglyphs of despair. Names etched deep cause no one else cared. The ghosts here hum lullabies off key. Their breath is the fog, their grief is the sea.
Under hollow street light, the shadows dance alone. Concrete sighs, whispers buried in the stone. Smoke spirals climb, snakes on a broken throne. Breathe taste of rust, city air cuts to the bone.
What you want, what you need, what you fear. Hollow streetlights calling loud, drawing near. The cries don't fade, they echo clear. Hollow streetlights, they've been waiting here.
A cigarette flicker, the only star in the sky. Faint whisper
whispers of a song drift by. Neon gods blink slow, watch the world go dry. Hope crack like mirrors, reflections of light.
Is it real or is it staged? The city's a book with torn out pages. Whoa. What you need, what you fear. Hollow streetlights calling loud, drawing near. The cries don't fade, they echo clear. Hollow streetlights, they've been waiting here, here.
She hums through the static, a hymn for the lost, a voice, a wish, laced with frost. Each note a reminder of the cost. The streetlights flicker, souls embark.
Shards on the floor, reflections I ignore. Mirrors got a crack, can't face it no more. Voices in the vents, whispers through the ducts. Truth's a jagged edge, cutting through the mud.
Fingers trace the bars, cold steel burn slow. Freedom's a mirage, deserts never grow. Counting all the cracks, ceiling got a map. Every line a scar, every scar a trap. Glass cage, can't escape, it's breaking me down. Silence, screams echo loud. No one around. Cage, cracks, spread, it's eating my soul. Falling through the fractures, losing control.
Eyes like cameras, lenses never sleep. Every blink recorded, secrets they keep. Time's a shadow stretching down the hall. Fingers scrape the silence, begging for the fall.
Walls whisper lies, static in my brain. Rain don't wash the stains, it's acid in the veins. Every step's a circle, pacing through the dust. Trust a brittle road, breaking in a rain. Footsteps fade, heartbeat slows. Every breath a question. Nobody
lazy at the back of my hand. Cards hit the table, but I'm playing the sand as it deals. Mirage on the horizon, chasing ghosts while the clock keeps rising. The dice don't roll.
They stumble, they stagger, Every corner got a shadow with a dagger. She cries, echoes thin like glass about to crack, but I'm too deep, ain't no turning back. Hustle through the haze, what's real, what's fake? Every step I take feels like a mistake. The whispers, the cries, they cut through the night. The mirage always fades, but never the fire. But never the fire.
Where the truth wears a mask and the lies compete. Pawns in the game, but I'm playing for kings. The queen whispers low, her sorrow still stings.
Empty promises, the currency of trust. Gold dust in the wind, crumbles to rust. She's humming in my ear, sweet venom, soft dry. But the needle's always poison and the stitches die. Fingers trace the edge of broken glass. Reflections split the future and the past. Her cries, her whispers, they linger, they cling. A siren song pulling strings on the wings.
Street lights flicker, shadows flow in my sneakers. Concrete sermons, the preachers are liquor. Torn up posters, dreams peeling at the edges. Whispers in the static, slicing through the edges. Empty bottles, they chatter more than my old friends. City's got a pulse, but it don't pretend. Every corner's a secret tucked in its sleeve. Grimy truth beneath, you just gotta believe.
Nighttime static, hum of the tragic. World keeps spinning, but it feels so static. Lost in the hum and the hum I stay. The noise won't leave, it just fades away.
Billboards scream, neon veins of the skyline. Hollow laughs, broken glass in a straight line. Echoes chase me, my thoughts play tag. Memories in the gutter wrapped in a paper bag. Caught between the tick and the tock of the clock. Every step a riddle, every breath a lock. Can't find the key, don't know if I should. Freedom tastes bitter when it's misunderstood.
Nighttime static, hum of the tragic. World keeps spinning, but it feels so static. Lost in the hum and the hum I stay. The noise won't leave, it just fades away. Black suit, white light, sharp grin that won't fade. Walk through the smoke, every step a charade. Pockets full of promises, is crumbling like clay. Truth slinks in shadows where the rats play. Fingers tap glass, ticking time on my wrist. World turns slower, caught in a cruel twist. Blueprints for chaos, folding neat in my code. Every word venom, every thought a throat slit. Glass shards and velvet cuts you soft, cuts you slow. Ethereal whispers cry, but you'll never know. It's a hush, hush storm, a quiet crescendo. Glass shards and velvet, it's all for show. Glass shards and velvet, it's all for show. Ink stained contracts, scribbled deals with no soul. Pawns on the board, but they never know their role. Eyes scan the skyline, city hums in defeat. Steel giants groan, bending under deceit. Shadows wear masks, they all play pretend, but the night's got teeth and it's biting again. Lost to the flame, they're drawn to the gleam, but light burns the truth and nothing's as it seems. Glass shards in velvet cuts you soft, cuts you slow. Ethereal whispers cry, but you'll never know. It's a hush, hush storm, a quiet crescendo. Glass shards in velvet, it's all for show. Glass shards in velvet, it's all for show.